back to my whipping chat. I didn't do one last fortnight. I got a little bit busy. So I'm back. It's a Sunday night, so I'm going to get it done. Hopefully I'll get it up tonight. But yes, I'm back. So I'm hoping to do one every week, but don't hold it against me if I don't. I am on my own, so as a single mum with 5 kids, it can be a struggle to get filming done. So I'm trying my best. Anyway, so welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, and if you're new, I hope you consider sticking around and joining. Would muchly be appreciated. So a whipper chat, if you don't know what that is a whip is work in progress. So I'm working on my diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, and this one's chroma. Margaret Morales canvas. I'm really enjoying it. It is very heavy confetti for me. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, there's some in there, but yeah, and squares always take me a little bit longer to do. So yeah, so last hang on, let's get this out of the way. So I'm using the Diamond Design Co putty, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm using it in both my multi-placer and my single tip. I'm really enjoying it, and this is my first time using putty, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's recommended. Especially from a first timer like me, it's not leaving anything on the drills. You know, sometimes it leaves like it can leave a residue, like even when you use the wax sometimes, but this does not. And it makes great popping noises. So yeah, I'm using that one. Got my tweezers. I'm going to do 2 sections tonight. I want to get the last of this section done tonight, and then I've only got 1 row left and I'll be finished. That's what I was going to ask. Do you use a poster review for every canvas I do, or just new to me shops canvases? Whether they, or if because I got a lot of canvases there that are probably are discontinued. Do you want to see those as well? I still will do my month in review, but if you want to see those as well, let me know, and I will do them. I will do more of them. What else was going to say? Yeah, so last weekend, my daughter had her comps. She did really well. She was really sick. She had the flu, but she still wanted to dance, the poor thing. So the first one on the Sunday, this was last Sunday, she was so sick. She was on stage. She comes off and she goes, I had to keep my mouth open because I couldn't breathe through my nose. The poor thing. So she danced, but not very well. She did get a HM, which is an honourable mention, so that's kind of like 4th place. It's just below 3rd place. She was a bit devoed, but it is what it is. And then the Monday we were off to Broadmeadows in Victoria for another one the very next day, and she got 2nd place. So I'll insert a picture so you can have a little sneak peek of my daughter with her trophy. She was on the way there, because we stopped and got Maggis from breakfast. God, she's terrible. I shouldn't have got her pancakes. Maggis has the syrup. Anyway, so she dropped the syrup on her freaking costume on the skirt, because it's kind of got, you'll see it in the picture, it's got like a flowy bit on the outside. And she dropped bloody syrup on her skirt, and I was devoed. Those costumes are not cheap. So she went on stage with it looks white, but it's like it's got a blue tinge to it. So she went on stage with syrup all over her skirt and still came 2nd. I was expecting her critiques to come back, not very groomed well, but she got 2nd. So she was stoked with that. So and then this weekend, hang on, I'm gonna start doing something. We'll do this, and then this weekend coming, after this week, it's school holidays for us. We get 2 weeks off, so it's just mid-year for us here. And yeah, so we've got her next lot of comps, which are her troop. So she's in the troop with her dance school, and I think she's got about 5 or 6 troop performances. So we've got to get up, and it's a 2-hour drive. So we're going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on the Saturday, hair and makeup, have something to eat, jump in the car. Obviously, I'm going to go past Macca's and get another coffee because I already had 1 or 2 before we left. You know, coffee, there it is. And yeah, jump in the car and drive 2 hours. It's close to my dad, so him and his partner are going to come and watch her do troops for the day, and then they're going to take us out for lunch. And because she stops, there's a big break, so her last performance is at 12:30, so we got to get there by 8. She's on stage at 9, and then 10 and something else. She's doing 3 first thing in the morning, and then we're going to go out for lunch. They're going to take us out for lunch because we don't know the area. They're like right around the corner from the stadium or the art centre where she's performing. And then we go back, and she's back on stage at 3:30, and then she's either got 1 or 2 more, and then we've got to drive all the way home. And it's going to be a big day, but then she gets a nice rest, and then we've got more comps, her troop comps in July and then September. And she does solos throughout the year. We're up to 4 comps for solos already. So she's got another one coming up in September, and I think there's another one in October. So she's a busy girl. And so is Mummy. Mummy is very tired and stressful being a dance mum. Are there any dance mums out there? Let me know. It's stressful. I'm not a crazy dance mum, but I am, you know, I have my moments. I have my moments. I'll tell you a story. Oh, hang on, let me get a colour. Let's get going. Back when we were living in Headland, at one of her comps, she was doing a duo with another girl. Her mum's a great friend of mine. And they did their troop, I mean their what was I saying? Their solo, their duo together, and they've done this duo twice, like 2 years in a row. When we were living in Headland, we used to go to Perth every year for comps and stuff like that. Anyway, so they did that, and they got first place. Not to brag, but every time these two went on stage together with their duo, they'd always place. It was either a second or a first, and we're very proud of them. They worked very hard to achieve that. Anyway, so this last one, towards the end, there's like sections where the highest scoring throughout the comp. They got for all the duos, because there's all different ages. So for all the duos that were performed throughout the comp, they won the highest scoring for that comp. So they got a sash. If I can find a photo, I'll put it up. They got a sash, and they got a crown each, and they got a plaque. So, and I let out the biggest F-bomb in the middle of the theatre. I didn't mean to. It was just, I'm a little bit of a sweary mum. I went, yeah, fuck yeah. Excuse my French. But yeah, I said F yeah. And everyone turned around to look at me. Oh, I was so embarrassed. And I shouldn't laugh. Well, I should laugh now, but at the moment I wasn't laughing. And Ellie's dance school, because they're there. The teachers and her dance teachers are there. They turned around and looked at me, and I went, oh my God. I shrank in my seat there, so not happy. So I formally apologized. I literally groveled. I felt so bad after I'd said it. I didn't mean to say it. Just I was just so excited. And I apologized. like lots, and I'm just like, I am so sorry. That will never, ever, ever happen again. And it hasn't, thank God. I am in a new state now. But I keep myself in check and keep the swear words for it. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible, Muriel. Anyway, so that happened. But yeah, good times being a dance mum. Good times. Stressful. Anyway, yeah, so I thought tonight, instead of me just talking about whatever, because I don't have much to tell and talk about this fortnight as well, I have got some questions I'm going to answer. McKenn's Arts and Crafts, Elisa put up tag questions. It's in 4 categories: habits and routine, tools and setup, canvas and drill choices, and stash and community. And she said, everyone join in. So I'm going to join in and do it. If you want to see the list of things, I will tag her in the what do you call it? You know, that little part where you write everything in the caption below. I will tag her so you can go over and see all the questions, because I'm not going to write them all down. There's too many. There's like 5 in each section. So yeah, I will link her and you can go and have a look and subscribe while you're there. She's got a dream stash. A dream stash for me. Mine looks really small compared to hers. Go and check her out. She's really, really good to watch. Anyway, and she's a fast diamond painter. All right, so you can join along if you want to answer in the comments. I'd love to read them. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's perfectly fine. This is more to get to know me a little bit better. Yeah, so we'll start with the first one. The first one is habits and routines. And the first question is, what is your ultimate crafting background noise? You see, I usually watch on YouTube because my computer's just like right off to the side here. I usually watch, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Usually I watch the ghost stuff on YouTube. I usually watch like Twin Paranormal, if you know who they are. Haunted Nights, Paranormal Nightmare. They're YouTubers. They just go to haunted places and do all that. I'm a bit of a freak. I like that kind of stuff. So I'll watch those guys. And I also watch Exploring with Josh. If you don't know, he is another cool YouTuber who goes and explores abandoned places all over the world. He is awesome to watch. I like watching him. And I also like watching you guys. So I go and watch all the diamond art sneak peeks, and I love watching Diamonds and Washi. The principal painter, she's awesome too. And I go and watch their whip and chats and their unboxings, and yeah, so I don't really watch it. I don't listen to any music or anything like that. 'Cause I got kids, so it's not like I can just plug in earphones and just not listen to anything, because my house would be destroyed if that. And I don't usually get to sit during the day too much, but some days they just want to chill, watch a movie, or they're just quiet. Like I can get 20 minutes in, or I can get half an hour in when they're busy doing stuff. So yeah, that is that one. The next morning, are you a morning crafter or a late night owl? Oh, see, I just kind of answered that in the last question. I'm a late night. Yeah, I feel the most awake at night, which is really strange. I get up tired. I'm tired all day, and then it gets to night time and I can't sleep. Crazy, right? Anyone else like that? Yeah, so definitely more of a nighttime. But if there's no one here and all the kids are at school and my little one is at my auntie's for the day, because he goes on Mondays, which is tomorrow, I come home and I clean up, and then I sit down and diamond paint until I have to go and pick up the others. So I get most of it done on a Monday or at night time, usually at night. So yeah. All right, next one. What's the next one? How many works in progress whips do you currently have? Ooh, I have 3. Not as many as last month, but I've got 3. Oh, hang on. No, 4. Sorry, I lied. I got 4. So I have a mini set from Diamond Art Club going. That's nearly done. I've only got 2 left of that. I've got my big Chuck Pinson, which is going to be going on for a while because that is huge. I have this one, which is nearly done. Hopefully I'll finish this one in the next couple of days. And I just started up a Cristin. It's a discontinued one. It's the, what's it called? A set healing something. I don't know the name of it. Hang on, do I have the thing for it? Oh, dropping stuff. Watch out, I'm dropping everything. There it is. There we go. There she is. I'm doing this one as well. I've just done the top part. A set goddess of magic and healing. Yeah, she's discontinued. So if you want to see a review of it, even though she's discontinued, let me know and I will do it. But you will see her in my month in review anyway. All right, next one. What is the longest break you've ever taken from the hobby? Oh, well, I've been diamond painting since 2020, and I've had 2 more babies, one more baby since, what are we, 26? No, so Mason's 26, so Mason's 7 this year. So in between babies, I stopped, because when I was in Headland, I didn't have any family or help. I did all 5 babies on my own with the partner I was with, but it felt like I was on my own for most of it. So I didn't get to diamond paint as much as I'd like, and he thought it was a stupid hobby anyway, so whenever he was around, I never did it. Yeah, so that's in between babies. So could have been 3 to 6 months, I think. So yeah. All right, next question. Do you have a dedicated diamond painting desk or do you travel around the house? I do not travel around the house. I can't because I have a small 4-year-old who loves to touch, and he's actually had a go. I've helped him, but he's put some diamonds down. He'd love to tip all the beads out and just chaos, absolutely make a mess. He'd love it. So I do have my own craft room. I'm lucky to have two lounge room. See, the light's gone off again. Why does it keep doing this? This is really frustrating. Well, just stay, yeah? So I'm lucky enough to have, so as I was saying, I've got 2 lounge rooms in the house I'm in now. So I've used one of the lounge rooms, which has got sliding doors on it. I suppose you could call it a rumpus room. I use that as completely set up in here. I'll take you around one day and you can see it. So everything stays in here and it's not all over the house for little sticky fingers to touch. Yeah. Okay, so that's the last question on that set. So we're up to tools and setup. Okay, what is your absolute favorite tray to use? Mine are these. I love these. I've got heaps of them. These are from Bella D. Nicole Art. She does diamond paintings and tray systems. She also does, here, I'll show you because it's like right in front of me. She does the towers to go with it. Here we go, guys. Up, 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 up. So yeah, so I use these. So these are all the little ones for little colors. And they're medium size. Yeah, so you can get, and these ones you can put 3 in, which is nice for really little ones and when you run out. And I've got the maxi tray. So this is pretty much 2 of these together. So yeah, that's what I use. I really like them. I do use other companies. I'm not saying I don't use them. And I've got my own, like, little bottles, the round bottles, and I've got the diamond art ones, and for my really, really big ones like the Chuck Pinson, I use the storage system with the little bottle containers because I don't have enough to actually kit up that many. And I would really like the cat carded or cat tray, the char bricks or whatever they are. I want to get those because, yeah, I just want to give them a go. Anyway, next question. Are you a team putty, wax, or glue dots? Okay, so I've never used glue dots before, ever, so I wouldn't know. Wax, I love wax. Wax I've used since day dot, and I've only just started using putty, so I like the both. Can I say I like both? I want to say I like both. Yeah, so I like both. What else? See, the light just keeps turning off. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to leave it off because it's driving me nuts. You can still hear me. You can still see me a little bit. It's actually quite frustrating, actually. That reach. Oh, that reach. See, something always happens. Now I've plugged it in. It shouldn't be going anywhere now. Stop turning off on me. Anyway, so what we're up to. Okay, next one. What is your number one tip for using a multi-placer? Don't know. I still struggle with the multi-placers. I'm not fantastic at it, but I would say, I don't know, number one tip. It depends. Everyone's got their own way to multi-place, I guess. I kind of go, I angle my pen when I pick up drills. So what I do is I'll just pick them up. I angle it. So they're on an angle. Can you see that? Come on, focus him. I don't know if he wants to focus tonight. But yeah, can you see how they're all angled? Why aren't you focusing? Yeah, so they're all angled like that. And then I just go in and I go from one end. I go from one end and then go like round like that. Yeah. And a tip, if these are too big and they don't, because sometimes they don't, you'll get these turned pens and they won't fit in the end. I use washi tape. I stick washi tape in there. Or I've actually used wax, like, you know, the Love Heart wax. I just put it in and push it all the way and then just take the excess off. That will do it a pinch as well. Sometimes that doesn't always work. So, but yeah, that's how I multi-place. I don't really have a huge tip, but that might be something for somebody. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's how I do mine. Do you use a light pad for every kit or only on dark canvases? I don't use a light kit at all. I don't like seeing the gaps. Yeah, no gaps for me. I don't want to see the gaps. Just get those off. Yeah, so yeah, no gaps for me. No light pad either. Maybe if I get older and I need a light pad, I'll use it, but yeah, not my thing. What is your favorite brand or scented of crafting wax? Not wax, but I use this one. This is my favorite so far. I really, really enjoy using it, and you get lots. It comes in their kits, in their diamond painting kits, in their toolbox, in the tool set. Look how much that is. It's huge. It's going to last me forever. It's really, really good. I really enjoy using it. Get back in there. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, I wish I was using this sooner, but that's really good wax. I mean, putty. It's good. So if you ever get a canvas from them, use their putty. It's really good. Okay, that's the last question of that one. Let's go down to canvas and drill choices. If you could only choose one for the rest of your life, square or round drills? Round. I like squares and I like a mix. I do like a mix, but if I could only choose one, I'd choose round because squares can be frustrating sometimes. When I kit up, when I've got a few kits going on the go, I usually like to have a round in there. It gives me a break from the squares. I don't know, rounds you seem just to be able to turn off more, and you just place it. You don't have to worry about them being completely straight. Squares you do because they sit flush against one another, and they go a lot quicker. I feel like I get a lot more done with rounds. So yeah, mine are rounds. What is your ideal canvas size? Snack size under 30 by 40 centimeter, mid-size, or giant confetti monsters? I don't know. I like a bit of everything. It keeps it, it keeps it going. But if I was to say, I'd say about what's this one? This one's a good size. This one's like 50 to 70, 60 to 70. Yeah, under 100. I do like doing ones over 100, but they're like my big projects. Yeah, so I reckon 60 to 70, something in that range, or 50 by 70. I think that's a sweet spot. They're nice. But I do like a good small kit as well. I really do. So, but yeah, they're not too bad. They take me 3 weeks to complete, but I do others, so that's why it takes a little bit longer. I never used to be a multi-whipper, but having a channel, and I wanted to make sure I've got the content. I'm not, and if I burn myself out, I'll just take a break. So if you don't see me for a while, it's because I'm just taking a break. Just taking a break, which probably wouldn't, because I like to go whole heg into things. I don't do things in halves. That's my flaw. I like to try and do everything at once. But yeah. Okay, next question. ABs, fairy dust drills, or rhinestones? Which special sparkle do you love the most? I love ABs. I really do. I don't know why people don't like them. I really do enjoy them. I mean, there's a time and a place for ABs. I mean, some paintings, certain paintings, you do not need them. Like an old masters, I don't think I would use. I'd use fairy dust, but I don't think I would use ABs in an old masters kit, because it just, I don't know, I think it would ruin the whole vibe of the painting, because they're so old. And yeah, I just think it would be too glitzy for that kind of painting. But yeah, give me an AB any day. I love special drills. So yeah, next one. What are we up to? Do you prefer canvas imagery that is hyper realistic, or abstract, or cartoonish? I like a bit of everything. If you'd see my stash, you'd go, you wouldn't know what my type is, because I've got a bit of everything. I love a mixture. It keeps it interesting. I don't display a lot, but the ones I really love, they go up. So, but my kids have got a few in their rooms. They really like it. I've got to show you the Disney princess panels I did. I got 2 of them done. They're discontinued. They're quite sort of, people are looking for them. I've done 2 of them, and they're in her room hanging up right now. And I've got the Snow White one hanging from Manzi Manzano behind me, which I need to start. It's got a lot of colour blocking in it, so that shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, I like a bit of everything. I really do. Not too much on the dark side. That sometimes I can be a bit burnt out. But I can do them. Like, I'm not gonna say, if I love the image, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I love a bit of everything. But I think because I've got 5 kids, just the fun stuff, I can do the ones I love for the kids' rooms and stuff. Except for I got a couple of is it Jeremiah Kettner? The cats. I just got the cafe kitty with the coffee cup, the takeaway coffee cup. I love that. That's so me. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna put that one up in my room. So, but yeah. A bit of everything for me. Okay, next one. Are you heavy confetti or color blocking heavy? Which one makes you happiest? Oh, bit of everything. I love color blocking because it keeps it going, and confetti, spices it up a little bit. But yeah, this canvas is like pure confetti. I mean, there's little places there hasn't been much color blocking at all, so it's a little bit of a struggle. But if a painting's got both, yes, which is nice. Okay, now we're up to stash and community. Last 5 questions. How many unstarted kits are currently in your stash? Okay, I think I've just passed the 100. I did have double that, but when I left Headland, I had to destash quite a lot of them. So my stash is now half of what I had before. I just didn't have the money to transport all of them, which was sad, but I got, there was ones there that I don't think I was ever gonna do. The mofo got me real when I first started. So yeah, I think, the last time I counted, I had 98. I had 98 boxes, and then I just added another 4 more. So 98, 99, 100, 101, 102 canvases. That's not including minis and small projects. So, and not the ones I've got kitted up either. Yeah. What is the most expensive diamond painting you have ever bought? Item. A pen for sure. A pen for sure. These pens are not cheap, and when being in Australia and you buy these from overseas or on Etsy, they are expensive. And I had a pen issue. I've got so many pens. If you've been around, you would have seen my pen video. That went for over 40 minutes to show you my whole collection. I do love them. I've had to stop, scale back buying pens now that I'm on my own. But yeah, I've got enough to last me a lifetime. I have broken a couple, which was really devastating. But yeah, it is what it is, but I do love them, and the ones I've got are beautiful. Okay, next one. What is the most expensive? No, I've just did that one. Have you ever completely ruined or thrown away a kit? What happened? You know what? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes, I have. I have. I dropped all my drills, and it was when I first started diamond painting, and I bought the budget ones, the ones that were unlicensed, which is something I do not do now. Licensing is very important. You don't steal people's artwork. It's not fair. It's not fair to the artist. Yeah, so I dropped all the drills and they went everywhere. So, and I got really upset, and I scrunched it and I put it in the bin. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I think it was more of an excuse because it was terrible, the canvas. So I wasn't too upset about it. But yeah, that's what happened to me. Next one. What do you do with your finished canvases? Portfolios, framing, gifting, or storing? I store most of mine. I do have a big, hang on, I'm just scanning to see if I've missed any, because I do miss things all the time. I have a big portfolio under my bed, and it fits all of my big kits. It'll fit kits over 100. It hasn't got a board or anything, so I have to have a few people helping me to lift it because it is quite heavy. I should put like a piece of board or something in it, but it's under my bed. I will show you, and we'll go through my the ones that I've actually completed from Diamond Art Club that I have stored away, and I do put them up. My kids love them. They've got a few in their rooms. My daughter's got a ballerina one in her room that Diamond Art Club released a few months ago. That's the watercolored one. I forget what it's called, but that's up in her room because she's the dancer and she loved it. My daughter's got a few in her room, and my other daughter's got the princess panels in her room. So if people want one and they really like it, I'm like, yeah, no worries, take it. You can have that one. But I don't throw them out. I don't think I can part with them. I really don't think I could part with them. So, but yeah, anyway, this one's got a tab on it. This, yeah. So yeah. Stop. There we go. Click, click, click. Last question. Who is your favorite diamond painting content creator to watch? Okay, so mine has to be Diamonds and Washi, Katie. I found her when I first started diamond painting, 2021. Well, I started in 2020, but it was the start of 2021 when I really got into diamond painting, and I found her on YouTube, and I have been watching her ever since. And she has just reached 50,000 subscribers on her channel. So congratulations, Katie. Go and check her out. She's a wonderful creator too to watch. I love watching her. And I do this. I mean, I like them all, but she's the one I found from the beginning, and I've been watching her since the start. So I'd have to say it's Katie. I know I'm not playing favorites, but I have found heaps more creators, and I love them all. The Principal Painter, Elise, there's Diet Coke, and I forget her, Diet Coke and something else. Forget the name of that one. There is, what is the other one's name? Messy Girl Crafts, Ashley. I love watching her as well. Kate's Creative Space, Lisette. I could keep going. There's heaps. I mean, if I don't name you all, I'm sorry, but yeah, there's heaps I like to watch. Oh, and I like to watch Mrs. Coffee. She's fantastic as well. Yeah. So, yeah. So I just got through all the questions there. Play along if you like. If you want to answer any of those questions down below, you can. But like I said, I'm putting these in the wrong one. I just looked at it and went, no, it's the wrong color. Frustrating. Silly me. See, this is what happens when I do a whip and chat and talk at the same time. I just lose focus and concentration, and they end up going in the wrong spot. So now I'll just flick them all off, lose half my drills, put them on the right spot. So yep, comps next weekend. Well, this weekend coming. Today's Sunday, so everyone's over their sickness, which is nice. No one's getting sick. Hopefully, cross fingers, no one gets sick for bloody school holidays. There's always someone sick on the school holidays. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna push these out. This, and then it's not gonna work either. Why did that happen? Because I wasn't concentrating. But yeah, they're all the questions. I've still having an issue with Socks, the cat. He's just asleep over there. Get off. I'll show you. He's over here. He likes to sleep over there on my table there. He's asleep. He likes to be in here when I am in here. Yeah, he still is peeing on my son's bed. And I've bought the spray and I cleaned it. It's got a waterproof cover on the mattress, so it didn't go through to the mattress. Thank God for that. I found it as I was putting Kate into bed this morning. One of the kids must have left the door open, and I'm just like, I've cleaned it, I've scrubbed it, I sprayed it with that stuff that the pet shop said to spray it with, and he's still doing it. And I'm over it. Yes, he has been neutered. He does not have his little balls anymore. They are gone. His raisins are gone. So I don't know what to do. Cat mums, help me out. What do you do? Is it because him and the cat have a love-hate relationship? I mean, him and his son, my son. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I don't know how to stop it. It's starting to frustrate the hell out of me. I just feel like opening the door and letting him out. He does get outside time. He does go out. because he's almost 1. I do let him out for a small period of time, and then I bring him back in. But yeah, I just don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's ends about it. But it's only in one spot now, but still, it's the bed. It's just poor kid. He's only 4. But yes, I had to strip his bloody bed before bed tonight and fix all that up so he could go to sleep. I'm just like, he's driving me nuts, and I just don't know what to do about it. I know it's not diamond painting related, but we're having a whip and chat. It's not all about diamond painting, is it? But yeah, I've got also, change the subject, this is diamond painting related. I have got 4 more canvases I have to unpack and show you. They were from like, I want to say nearly 2.5 months ago now. I got 4 of them. I've got the new Margaret Morales one, and there's a bedroom scene one. I finally got a Julia canvas, and another 2 which was smaller, which was the Cat Cafe one that I got, the Jeremiah Catnip and something else forgotten. But yeah, I've still got to unbox those, and I have a small shop I need to unbox from Creations Morning, so I need to do that as well. I just need to kick myself in the ass and get it done. But yeah, so this is the last week of school for them, and they've got 2 weeks off. Our major holiday in Australia is not until the end of the year. They have their 6 weeks off at the end of the year in summer for Christmas. But yeah, I think that's about it for me. I mean, I didn't get a lot of diamond painting done, but it is what it is. And I mean, you saw a little bit. You saw me put one colour down, and stuff up a colour. So the tweezers came out. But yeah, that's all I've got for you this week. I'd love to hear you answer the questions in the comments. That'd be fantastic. And if you're new, I'd love it if you consider sticking around and pressing subscribe. Would love it. And yeah, I will love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.